Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, after a brief listen to a morning devotion talk from the exciting, charismatic motivational speaker Hermanus Van Selm, we're going to delve into some truly eye-opening insights about the Watchtower organization and their unique spiritual paradise. Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride.
Today's Watchtower comments focus on the subject of envy and mention that Jehovah's servants have been targets of envy throughout history.
Well, that's obvious.
Gog of Magog will attack God's people, being envious of their peace and prosperity.
As pointed out by the Watchtower.
Now, what is the prosperity or wealth that turns us into a target of envy and hatred? In our case, we will not be attacked because of our great material wealth. Instead, Gog of Magog will attack us because of our great spiritual wealth. We are spiritually wealthy because we live in a spiritual paradise.
It is truly like an exquisite paradise.
The nations who envy us are determined to destroy what we have.
We're here to discuss some of the reasons why other Christians, and especially former members, are rather envious of Jehovah's Witnesses. Reason number one, we envy you because in our Bible studies, we can raise our hands and ask questions and actually engage in discussions. We just wish our churches could practice brainwashing as effectively as you do. Reason number two, we envy you because when we leave our churches, we can still have amazing relationships with our loved ones. We will never experience the joy of shunning as you do, and it breaks our hearts. Reason number three, we envy you because we can celebrate birthdays. Our lives are so dull over here, it's depressing. Reason four, we envy you because our members don't get mentioned in the press for child sexual abuse as much as your members do.
These cases, as all of them are disturbing and sad. But this one, in particular, digs deeper. Because in this case, all of the defendants and all of the victims come from the same religious organization, the Jehovah Witnesses.
Such media attention must be thrilling. Reason five, we envy you because you're discouraged from pursuing higher education. We really wish we could miss out on those expensive degrees and the burden of critical thinking.
Think of all the opportunities there are now to enjoy divine education, congregation meetings, family worship, assemblies and conventions, the jw.org website, and the station you're watching right now. But in addition to all of that, the curriculum for the Pioneer Service School has been revised and is getting superb reviews by those attending. Then there's the new curriculum for the School for Kingdom Evangelizers that bolsters and trains students for a career in a variety of theocratic privileges. In addition to promoting divine education, what secular skills will we be promoting? Skills that will be useful to God's organization now and after Armageddon. For example, we need construction skills around the world right now. And think about this. We will not need doctors or lawyers after Armageddon, but we will need carpenters and plumbers and similar construction trades.
Reason six, we envy you because our meetings have such a strict format. We long for the predictability of your meetings. It must be so comforting to know exactly what will be said every single week without any of that pesky variety, or spontaneity. Reason number 7. We envy you because you have to preach door to door. The thought of spending our weekends knocking on strangers' doors instead of relaxing or spending time with family makes us green with envy. Reason 8, we envy you because you can't have friends outside of the faith. Having a close-knit community with such strict guidelines on friendships must be so comforting. Reason 9, we envy you because your decisions are made for you by the governing body. It must be so freeing to have a group of men, sometimes in another country, decide everything for you. Who needs personal autonomy anyway?
It is paradisiac, this condition that we're in.
It's depressing. Reason 10, we envy you because you get to avoid voting and political involvement. The ease of not voting or engaging in politics must be wonderful. Democracy and civil duties can be so demanding. This one is truly deep. Reason 11. We envy you because you can't receive blood transfusions. The peace of mind that comes with refreshing, life-saving medical treatments must be incredible. We really wish we could put our faith in such literal interpretations. Reason number 12. We envy you because you have to follow a dress code. The convenience of having a dress code dictated for every occasion must save so much time and effort. Personal style is such a hassle. Reason 13. We envy you because your teachings on the end times are so precise. We really envy your certainty about the end of the world coming any day now, year after year, decade after decade. Living in constant anticipation must be thrilling. We envy you because you don't celebrate your children's achievements. You can't do it. It must be so great to never have to deal with the pride and the joy of celebrating your child's achievements and milestones. We can't imagine how nice it must be to avoid all that unnecessary happiness. Reason 15. We envy you because you must report your preaching activity. The joy of turning in the sheets to track our religious activities is something we deeply long for. Accountability and paperwork in spirituality, it must be so fulfilling. Reason 16. We envy you because your religion dictates your entire lifestyle. The simplicity of having no personal choices in lifestyle must be so relaxing. Freedom is highly overrated after all. Reason 17. We envy you because your religion has all the answers. We're so envious of your religion's ability to answer every question in such absolute certainty that it has to be consistently revised, clarified, changed.
I think we all know that it isn't always the truth, or they have to revise it or change it later on.
Ambiguity and mystery are such a hassle. Reason 18. We envy you because you don't have to worry about your own research.
And when the brothers bring their research in and they're starting to search the scriptures and analyze the scriptures, you see the happy smiles on their faces.
It's amazing that you never have to read anything outside of what your organization publishes. Independent thinking can be so exhausting. Reason 19. We envy you because you don't have any special hobbies that aren't approved. The simplicity of not having to find personal hobbies or interests outside of what is organizationally approved must be so relaxing. Who needs personal growth or fun anyway? Reason 20. We envy you because your children's extracurricular activities are limited. It must be so easy to manage family time when your children can't participate in most extracurricular activities. Think of all the driving and the scheduling that you get to avoid. Reason 21. We envy you because your spiritual well-being is constantly monitored.
Brother Williams likes the old place.
Seems like he likes here too.
It all seems very nice. What do you think of this place, Tina?
Well, honestly, I wish we never left the other place.
Really? Why do you feel that way?
Everything's so different here. Everything has to look good for you to fit in. You have to wear the nicest clothes, you have to drive the most expensive car. It's just different, that's all.
Yeah, I understand. I was about your age when we moved into a new neighborhood, and it can certainly be challenging. But you know what might help? If you set a new goal.
Okay, like what?
Well, what do you think? What interests you?
Well, I was thinking of learning a new language.
Really? That's an excellent goal. What do you think of Ricky learning sign language?
Oh, I think it's really exciting.
I do too. He is really making the truth his own. And if he keeps on applying himself, Jehovah God is going to really bless him.
Yeah.
I was hoping to see Anna. Is Anna here?
She's with Kevin.
Kevin? Kevin who?
Kevin's one of our relatives.
Knowing that your spiritual journey is closely watched must be such a relief. Personal growth is so overrated. Reason 22. We envy you because every action can be reported to the elders. The thrill of living under constant surveillance by your community and knowing that any misstep can be reported to the elders must be so exhilarating.
So, what will give us the inner strength when we become the target of envy? We need to remain focused on the assurance that Jehovah repeated to faithful servants in Bible times. To Isaac, Jehovah said, I am with you. To Jacob, Jehovah said, I am with you.
Reason 23. We envy you because your religion is banned in Russia. We can only admire how Jehovah's protection is so evident in places like Russia, where your faith is banned. It must be comforting to know that such divine protection leads to being outlawed. Reason 24. We envy you because your organization was deregistered in Norway. It must be incredibly reassuring to see Jehovah's protection at work in Norway, where your organization was deregistered. Now you are free from from the government's money.
Now they've suspended our grants.
Clearly, that divine shield is working overtime. Reason 25. We envy you because your activities are strictly controlled and often banned in China. The extent of Jehovah's protection is so impressive in China that divine favor really shines through in such restrictions. Reason 26. We envy you because public preaching is prohibited in Singapore. We are in awe of Jehovah's protection, how Jehovah's protection plays out in Singapore. It's amazing how such divine safeguard results in legal limitations. Reason 27. We envy you because your organization faces significant scrutiny in Belgium. In Belgium, where your organization faces significant scrutiny and criticism, Jehovah's protective hand is clearly hard at work. It's fascinating how divine protection sometimes look like severe government oversight. Oh boy, I am so green with envy. I'm practically a human cucumber. Please subscribe to my channel so I can aspire to reach even a fraction of the spiritual paradise that you enjoy. Feel free to comment on this video using pre-approved phrases straight from the Watchtower. Don't forget to share this video door to door. But don't worry, you won't need to report your hours for this one. Until the next video, remember, you don't have to shave that beard of yours or wear a tie. And women can turn up for the next video feeling free to wear pants. So tune into a more relaxed than before situation for more content. Now stay subscribed, stay enlightened, and keep those comments flowing. See you next time. If you don't feel like subscribing, if you don't feel like giving a thumbs up, if you do not feel like sharing a comment, for heaven's sake, avoid independent thinking. Finally, see the upcoming clip about how a bunch of envious people will be whining and complaining before the White House come September. Thanks for watching.
The Jehovah's Witness organization will be protested, appropriately during National Suicide Prevention Month on September 13th, 2024, at the White House. Please join the protest or help promote it. Log on to the website befreeprotest.com. That's befreeprotest.com. Our goal is to get Watchtower and other cults like them defunded. Absolutely no one should be shunned for no longer believing in their former religion. This is coercion and a violation of human rights. Join us in raising awareness about this vital protest by sharing it across all your social media platforms. Let your friends, family, and followers know about the harmful actions of the Watchtower and the need to put a stop to their abusive behavior. By sharing the message, you can help bring greater attention to this issue and empower those who have suffered at the hands of this organization. Together, we can stand up for justice and hold Watchtower accountable for their actions. Don't hesitate to share this message and invite others to join on the day of the protest. Log on today to befreeprotest.com to learn more and to indicate your intention to attend.
May the grace of the Lord Jesus Christ and the love of God and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with you all.